Ooh, oh, okay. Well, we found a monster spawner fairly quickly. Hello everyone, Thranxes here, and welcome to the other series we're going to be running on my channel, a Minecraft series, which I've been wanting to do for a long time. We're going to be playing version 1.6.1 of the Bedrock Edition. The new update that brought phantoms into the game, which is pretty exciting. We're going to be playing on a realm that will hopefully be able to be opened up to some of you guys, the wonderful fans and viewers. That being said, I'm going to go ahead and start the world now and get the first day or two kind of established before I open it up. So let's go ahead and do that and get started with it. Okay, so this is a brand new world. Oh, yikes, mountains. Well, let's get some height. I have no clue where any of this is. As you can see, I've literally just loaded up the realm for the very first time. And okay, so we're in the mountains. That's sort of good. I generally like to be near the mountains. I don't know if I want to start in the mountains, but we're going to roll with it in its current state. Let's see what we have when we go up here and we look on the other side. Okay, so there's a river. We could follow that to get to the ocean. I think the hardest thing is going to be trying to settle on a place to get started at. Lots of coal here. We might stay in the mountains for now, potentially. Let's go ahead and begin with the traditional, official Minecraft beginning, which is, of course, punching trees. So the first day is generally the most important for me, I find. I mean, kind of for everybody. You got to get set up well, and there's just a lot of different resources that you want to get and procure. Let's go ahead, we'll make those into that. We'll get one crafting table, a couple of sticks. Okay, I want to get coal quickly and then see if we can find any sort of easy iron nearby. That would be really swell. All right, let's go ahead, we'll make this. Wooden pick. We'll get some cobblestone. I do not like using wooden tools at all. I mean, who does really? So I pretty much only make the pick just to get some cobblestone. Okay, that's a pretty good start. Let's see, we'll get one axe, one sword, one shovel, and I didn't make a pick. Oh, I didn't make a pick. Be like a shovel. You made a shovel? I know. Oh no, I did get enough stone. I did not get enough sticks. And then a pick. Okay. So let's see. I'm sure everybody has their preferred way of having their stuff set up. This is how I like to do it. Pickaxe in the first slot, then the sword, and then all your extra tools. There we go. That is the benefit of starting in the mountains. Get a lot of easy coal to start with. And then we're going to work on procuring a shelter and a food source. Alright, that's good. We'll go ahead and make some torches. Very good. We'll get up our crafting table. Waste not, want not, especially in the beginning. I don't want to have multiple blocks of different types of wood in my inventory, so I'm going to try to stick with oak for now. Pretty good start so far, I have to say. We've got our tools, our coal, everything inside of just a few minutes. The biggest thing is always figuring out where you want to settle down. So you have the choice of either settling down somewhere close to spawn that's just convenient, convenient as location, but might not be the best place. the mountains are generally not where I like to settle. I do like to build in the mountains, but not in the beginning. Okay, let's work on getting a little bit of food. I don't think I'm going to kill the chicken. I'm going to kill this pig. Give me those pork chops. Oh, gravel mountains. Okay, interesting. Now, part of the fun of this game for me is absolutely the exploration. Oh, here we go. Open cave. Yep, we're going to do it. Could be some really easy iron here. Now, I always put my torches on the right-hand side, which I'm sure many people are familiar with that technique. But that way, whenever you're exploring a cave and you're chasing the darkness, you'll be able to find your way back out if you just put the torches on your left as you're traveling. It's nice for simple cave exploration, but if there's a lot of times where the caves will double back, then it can get confusing. I don't want to waste too much time getting coal, but I do want to have enough coal to run a furnace and also to not have to be stingy with torches. If there's one thing you should always be generous with, it is torches. Now, I did load the world kind of quickly off camera, but we are playing on hard difficulty, and that's mostly going to be because it makes monster spawns more prevalent, and that way if you need to farm parts from monsters and or experience, you're not struggling waiting for them to respawn constantly. Let's see, this looks to be a cave as well. Aha, yes. Okay, just need a couple pieces of iron, please. Just a couple. Nope, no iron. Okay. I don't like any of these areas nearby as far as for a place to build the initial starting base at. I think we're going to have to go back to the actual spawn area. I don't want to wander too far till I have a map. I generally prioritize maps more than anything because of how much I love to explore, and I absolutely don't like to get lost. So I'm going to either follow a river or generate a map. Oh, there's another pig. Come on, give me some of that food. Searching, searching. I was hoping for some low-hanging iron. There's another cave. The sun is going down, so we're going to have to find a solution pretty quick. Oh, look, it's a llama. That's great. Yeah, outside is not really where I want to be. So what we're going to have to do is enter a cave and seek shelter for the night. I don't want to go to one that I already explored and found to be lacking resources. That cave looks pretty interesting over there, though. Let's swim over here. I'm just going to hop up here. Come on. All right. I feel like the day went by very quick. I'm not sure why that is. Ooh. This is not really a good place. I'm a little worried here. We got a skeleton. I don't want to deal with that necessarily. Let's go ahead and mine this up. I think I might have waited a little too long to jump into the world after I had reset and spawned it, and I think that's why I didn't really get a full day's worth of sunlight, but that's okay. We're just going to chase this darkness and push it back here. Oh, is that going to be a good thing to do? I don't think so. So we're just kind of pushing into the caves now. I'm looking, let's do that, for some exposed iron. Ooh, oh, okay, well we found a monster spawner fairly quickly. And I think we should... Ooh, I don't know if I brightened it up enough to prevent spawns. Sort of a dangerous position to be in. Come on. Boom. Look at that. Dungeon right out the gate. Oh, we got a... Oh, impaling 4. Oh, look at all this cool stuff. Well, we're absolutely going to take the string and... Yeah, no, we're going to take it all. We're going to take it all and the chest. And then I think what we'll do... no, there's no reason to box that up. Not right now. We'll come back. We'll do something with that a little bit later, I'm sure. It's just a zombie spawner, unfortunately, but... That cave keeps going. Now, we don't have the wool to make a bed, but even if we did, I don't like to spend the first night sleeping if I can help it. I'd really like to get a jump start on my iron. So we're going to keep exploring this cave. And we're going to have to stop and eat soon. Looks like we've got moonlight over here. Oh, this is a oh, that's... So if you see those little dust particles, that means that that could fall at any moment. Let's see, we're going to need a bridge. Still no iron. The worst luck ever. Now, I have noticed that iron seems to be much more prevalent underwater than it used to, than in the caves. So it seems like there's some iron. Underwater is the place to go for iron now, is my take on it. But it takes some time to get to where you're ready to do that. Ooh, oh, yep, I saw that coming. All right, let's back up. We did find some iron. We'll go ahead and mine that. Oh, I hear some water. Underwater caves. Like a little stream. This place, though, is woof, like Swiss cheese. This is going to be quite a fiasco to try to map out. Wonderful, though. Wonderful cave. Lots of good places to explore on the first night. Yep. Okay, so let's go ahead and collect some of the iron that we passed. We'll have enough for a sword, enough for some shears, and enough for a pick, hopefully. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have plenty. If we can get enough for a suit of armor right away, that's even better. I absolutely try to limit the amount of combat that I experience until I have a suit of iron armor. But sometimes that can't be helped. And I don't necessarily want to start picking up this granite either. Okay. That was pretty good. We'll get a little more of this coal. We're earning some experience. We're going to have to eat soon. We do have some pork chops. We're going to need to set up a farm. I saw some iron down here. Yes, I did. Oh, this is so dangerous. Oh, so many different passages that enemies could spawn at and come at us from. Okay, so we're going to put torches in the middle of the floor. So any torches that I place... Oh, that's all of our torches. Any torches that I place on the floor I generally use that as a rule to say that if it's stuck on the floor, it's not to be used for navigational purposes, just torches on the wall are. And in that way you can light up larger rooms without having to worry about... Ooh, 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 no, no, no. The skeleton's gonna find its way to me. I don't think we're going to be able to wait for this iron anymore, so I guess we're going to set up here. Not really where I want to set up, but I think we'll be okay. I hope. Playing a little fast and loose. It's not generally how I like to do things. But this isn't a bad little room. We at least have multiple exits that we can take should we get attacked. Let's make a furnace. And that'll cook our pork chops. Take some of that coal back. Okay, and while the pork chops are cooking, we'll get more iron and more coal. Oh, look at that. We broke through to another area we've already lit up. Woo, yeah, the caves in the mountains can be a little squirrely. Definitely a lot of loops and loop backs. Multiple passages for each corridor. I heard a skeleton. Let's light this area up here. Ooh, nope, that's the hunger. That's the hunger pangs. Cutting it a little close. But here's the food. We do have some. All right. And then we'll go with the iron. All right, we did get quite a good bit of iron for our first little stint down into a cave. I'm a big fan of that. I don't think this is any kind of a place I want to set up at long term at all, though. It's just so treacherous. We're going to have to make ourselves a nice, neat little place. Normally I do use a cave for my first shelter. But not one like this. Not one like this. Okay, this is going to be a hazard because creepers can spawn here and just drop down at us. Let's go ahead. We'll make some more torches. Ooh. Oh. It's going to be almost impossible to secure all this in any realistic time frame. Oh my goodness, look at it all. Okay, we're going to stop sprinting till we get a farm going. Don't want to use up all of our food. What did I grab? Some andesite. Yeah, we'll hold on to it for now. We do have a chest, so... All right. I'm relatively happy with this. It could be better. It could be worse. Uh-oh, what do we have here? You know, I bet we could take this all the way down to 10, where the lava is. Must be a lot of monsters spawned on the surface, because I'm not seeing a whole lot down here. We're absolutely going to continue to mine this iron until our stone pick breaks. There it goes. And that should be... Oof. We're just going to punch this stone. Punching a tree is one thing, but punching stone, that's a whole other level. Is that a passage up? Son of a gun, it is. Wow. So I need to remember that this is the way that I came in here. I'm just going to mark it up a little extra there. Oh yeah, look at that. Some iron. Okay, let's go. I think we're going to turn all this, yeah, into wood, and then some more sticks. There they are, sticks. They shift around on you. All right, let's go with an iron sword and iron pick, and then, let's see, chest plate. Not bad, not bad. The iron pick I'm not going to use unless I need to. And that is if I need to mine up something that requires an iron pick. We also have bread. Oh, I let myself get all that hungry, and we found a loaf of bread in the dungeon. Although, to be fair, if you stumble into a dungeon and you find a loaf of bread in an old chest near some zombies, I don't know if that's going to be something you really want to eat. I mean, maybe. You know, your mileage may vary, to each their own and all that. Look at this madness. Just massive cave. This whole mountain is just a giant... Yep, that's the way we went. So then... Oh. Look at all this. Ridiculous. Well, we've absolutely got the iron we need now. We're going to have enough iron to make a little bit of everything that we need, which is great because now that phantoms are in the game, you have to sleep at least once every 3 days, or else you better not go outside at night because they will come for you. And while I imagine late game you will want to go after them to get their membrane so that you can make a potion of slow falling, I don't think that's anything that you want to deal with early game. Okay, so if I get a loop around like this, I tend to put something to help me know that this is a loop around, so I don't get confused. Now that's a small loop around, so you might think, well, that's not necessary. That's really easy to know. Not all loop arounds are easy to identify, though. Sometimes it's a big, long, winding path, and then you need a way to look at the front of it and know where you entered it from. See, this is to the left. I want to go here, because we're not leaving the iron behind. Not a chance. But instead, we're going to put more in it. Oh, yeah, look at that. So let's go helmet and leggings and boots. Boom, boom, boom. Ready to rock. Okay, so now we have iron armor and an iron sword. So now we can start to make goodies like shears. And shears I use not just for the wool, but one of the things I like to do early game is start to grab a lot of vines so that I can plant them around my house and use them instead of ladders. Try to be as efficient as possible. I might not do everything the most efficient, but I try. I put my heart in the right place. And in the end, that's all we can do, really, is our best. I haven't seen any kind of gold or redstone. I'd love to have a clock. I'm not sure how long I've been down here. Although I think the one path led to moonlight earlier, so yeah, we might go in that direction. Here, it would be this one, right? So we'll put it there. So I think this path led to... Nope, that was not it. This one, perhaps? Oh, stop running. Oh, no, 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 no. Wait, this one does lead out. Or at least I thought it did. It looked like sunlight. I dare say the sun has indeed come up. Look at this cave. This is utterly ridiculous. And if this is the gravel mountain biome, like if the biome we saw with the gravel mountains, if that extends in this direction, then that means a lot of these areas that look like they're ready to cave in could actually be exits. Potential exits. I heard something. Oh, it's livestock. And it is, hey, look at that, it is daylight out here. All right. Give me some wool, please. 3, enough for a bed. Look at that, doing good. I don't suppose they changed it to where you can get wool off the llama. No, okay. Is that another mushroom? Oh, it is. Oh, that's so great. Save my sword for the bad guys. Well, we're going to need to get more wood to craft a bed. And I did find this one brown mushroom, and then there's one red mushroom down in the cave, so we'll be able to grow those. I like to use those as important cave markers, and you can also get an easy food source from them without having to farm. It's just going to take them time to grow. We're gonna need lumber though. We're gonna need trees. So we did get a sapling. Look at that. Look at that. Now we have a bed for travel. More pork chops. Not a bad start. Not a bad start at all. I'm feeling pretty good about this. And of course, this was the... Was this not the place where the entrance was? Whoops. This isn't good. No. It's way too easy to get lost and confused without a map. Let's just go right back to where we were. I could have sworn that was no, because I don't see the forest we were at. It's got to be further along. This could be a neat mountain to set up on. Maybe not the best. Oh, I didn't get a sapling. Urgh. That's kind of lame. Well, we have spruce over there. Oh, look how much time I spent. Look how much time I spent underground. It's almost been a whole other day. Is this where I came from? No, where's the llama? There it is. Ooh. Ooh, careful, careful. That's the entrance I was looking at the moonlight at. And let's see where our little path down is. Around here somewhere, right? Oh. Got it. Okay. Whoops. Cave in. Holy moly. Well, that's a thing that I knew was going to happen. I guess I didn't really know it was going to happen, but it's okay. We're going to pick up all that gravel. Try to torch it up a little bit here. And I think we'll be able to, let's see if we torch. We'll head on back down to where we were. We'll go to where our furnace was. Stop sprinting. Force of habit. I'm so used to food being no object. Here we are. Relatively safe. We get all this wonderful iron. Let's go ahead and we're going to mine up our furnace. And then let's make ourselves a bed. There we go. To sleep the night away at. Even though this isn't going to be our permanent shelter. It'll work for now. Spawn point has been set. Although we're going to mine the bed up, so it doesn't matter. And we've slept. So we officially have taken care of most of the important early game stuff. And we do have this cool Impaling 4 book, which you know, I could have hoped for a better enchanted book in the chest, but beggars aren't choosers, and we don't really have anything else to work with just yet. It's a pretty neat little cave. I don't think we're going to settle down here at all. Not at this time, anyways. Although it could be neat to build some sort of sprawling dungeon down here. No, this was the way I wanted to travel. With food and iron armor and an iron sword, I tend to get a little bold. And that can sometimes be a bad thing. But I don't want to waste my daylight, as we have daylight, so we need to go secure some lumber. And of course we have a little zombie coming after us now. Hello, zombie. Well, that's what you get. Is this just spruce, or is there oak over here too? That looks like oak. It is. Wonderful, wonderful. All right, so now we have some lumber, and if we hang out here, we can get some saplings to plant the oak where we're going to go, wherever it may be. Let's go ahead, we'll grab some vines as well. Are we full? No, not at all. I didn't grab that red mushroom, though. Do I want... Yeah, I do. I want that red mushroom. I am a hoarder in most games. It is true. Self-proclaimed. But in Minecraft, I find so many times I just... Fire protection 1. Don't care. Don't care. Do not want, thank you. But I'd rather have resources and not need them than need them and not have them. I think that's a fairly prudent way to be about things in games. I just know that it can be very easy to scoff at things like, oh, a single red mushroom, but when it's the beginning of the game, that red mushroom could be an amazing source of food for quite a long time. I should have grabbed it immediately, as soon as I saw it. Oh, Thranxes, what have you done? I know better than to leave stuff behind when you see something that you want. I know better. And yet I left it. Shame, shame on me. That's okay. If it ends up being that we don't find the red mushroom, it's not the end of the world. We will find another one. It is not an exceptionally rare item by any means. Look at all this iron. And here I was talking about how iron is better found underwater than in caves. And there has been a phenomenal amount of iron in this cave. Although I suppose that's because it's the mountains. The mountains do have a higher ore generation than other biomes. Now, obviously I'm not going to find the mushroom that I had found earlier, traveling to new and uncharted sections of the tunnel. Yet here I am exploring because, oh, that's just what I do. Let's go back. I'm not going to sweat all of this iron. It's really not that important that I mine up every bit of iron in the cave. We have a good bit of iron to get started, and we're not really stockpiling yet because we're going to need to find our location to settle down in. Oh, look, it's a sheared sheep. Interesting. This looks like it loops around. I haven't really worked out where everything connects to yet. Oof, I mean, how could you? There's just so much to this cave. Okay, well, that being said, I think this is the point where I must wrap up our very first episode. So after this episode, I'm going to be heading on over and getting the realm set up for the people that have applied to join. And hopefully we'll be able to do a lot more videos that are more edited than this video has been. I wanted the first video to sort of be me introducing the realm and showing what my methodology is in the very beginning to get established. We just didn't find a place that I was happy with to be my shelter. See, this is an important cave. This cave leads back to the other one. Through here. I'm starting to map it slowly but surely. I'm getting this all mapped out in my head. That's not the right way. But it doesn't look like we're going to get that red mushroom, which is totally fine. I'm totally okay with it. I'm not going to obsess over it by any means, or continue searching in the cave for it after I finish the episode. No, that totally won't happen. Totally. So this has been the first episode of my Let's Play Minecraft series. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've had a good time watching, because as always, I've had a good time playing. Be sure to come back next time to see what kind of progress we've made and who all has joined the server. But until next time, take care.